Well, what is up, everybody? It's your Reverse TV here today, and we have to talk about this post from an Xbox fan, which makes a lot of sense. The Last of Us Part 1 PC port has been out for almost a week, and there's been very little coverage from major review sites about this. Now, there's a lot of conspiracy theories as to why major review sites aren't covering this, because if you think of Metacritic, this is the critic reviews. There's like a few positive, majority are just mixed, and a few negative, like less than two negative. When it's like the user score is just like horrendous. Like the user score, you look at the actual user score, people are saying this game is just trash. It's like 1.7 user score, but the critic reviews it's mostly mixed. So it's just kind of crazy because this was a Microsoft game. Would things be differently? Would everybody be covering this story? But it's like barely any media covering this story. Or barely any mainstream media is covering the story right now. It's just insane. Like nobody's covering this story. It's been almost a week since this PC port released. Um, when everybody covered the PS5 version, the PS5 copy, but not the PC copy. When it's like, why did that not get any major focus? I don't know. This guy says Game Media had two choices: cover the Last of Us PC port and criticize PlayStation and Naughty Dog, or ignore it to protect PlayStation and Naughty Dog. What do you think they chose? Yeah, it is kind of weird because even say like comparison to the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves PC version, they covered that one, but they didn't cover this one. All of a sudden, it's just like makes you think. They all just protected Sony. Like, is there truly a media bias in the game industry? Like, they want to protect Sony at all costs, and they can't make one of the flagship games. They can't show how the flagship game actually looks because it's kind of spooky. They're not covering this game. Like nobody's covering it. I think the most we had from a media person was Greg Miller, and he made like a stupid joke about it. Like tried to like detract from the negative backlash he was receiving. That is kind of weird. Like nobody's covering this. They have more PC reviews. Like apparently, Last of Us Part One got no reviews. Spider-Man Remastered got recovered. Returnal even got covered by 43 reviews. Yeah, they cover all the other PC ports of these PlayStation games except The Last of Us Part 1. Like, nobody covered it. Looking a little spooky right there. Definitely looks spooky. Like, what's going on? Why are they not covering these games? Why are they not covering The Last of Us Part 1 on PC? Sony didn't give out review codes to almost anyone, so what did you expect to happen? Buy the game and review it? Yeah. It's like, just because Sony didn't give out codes, they can't do their job? Like, this kind of seems like that Cyberpunk situation where people were just giving it glowing reviews on PC, but the console port was terrible, and so people just didn't cover the console version until it got so much backlash by the fans, or there was so much backlash by people who actually bought the game that the companies just were forced to cover it, even though they really want to. So, kind of seems like the same situation right here, where the game media is not going to cover it until the fans' backlash is so much they gotta make some type of statement about it, which they really don't want to do. That's all I kind of get from this at the end of the day. They sent Greg Miller to damage control and it worked. I like to be a fly on the wall and hear what the media says behind closed doors in these situations. We can't put out a review score on this. Let's just ignore it and move on. Yeah. Some in the gaming media, like Greg Miller, are even defending this broken bug and glitch-filled mess, while others are keeping silent. They don't want to end up like Survivor. Remember them? It's all a big game, folks. If you don't do what Sony says, you become the next survivor. Yeah. Valid criticism. Game media is protecting Sony from valid criticism. Seems like it, to be honest. You know how Sony fanboys hate Stevivor because of their reviews. So, I guess a lot of these other websites don't end up like Stevivor. I hope we'll receive more coverage, mainly because the type of broken releases on PC need to stop happening. If the developers are going to do PC ports, the least they need to do is make sure the game is properly optimized. I have all consoles and PCs. To be honest, if it was an Xbox game, Microsoft would have been shamed, like with Halo. Yeah, we heard a lot about Halo from these different companies too, but Halo can get shamed. It can be shamed by not having no content, but apparently Sony cannot be shamed for releasing a buggy game or their flagship title. Apparently that's how that works. A Naughty Dog L. They both argued on PS5, Sony didn't force Naughty Dog to subcontract Iron Galaxy. If it was vice versa, it would be an article after article about Xbox. Yeah, people are saying the treatment wouldn't have been the same. If this was an Xbox game releasing a bad port on PC or Xbox game in general, they said it'd be a completely different story. But because it's Sony, we gotta be quiet about it. We gotta be silent about what just happened with this port. Like, it's been almost a whole week since this port release, and it's like nobody's saying anything pretty much about it in mainstream media. Besides Greg Miller, which is he made a joke about it, damage control on it. So I don't know. They usually protect Xbox, so it would make a change if they protected Sony and treated them the same as Xbox. Okay, when did that ever happen? I don't know he's talking about there, but okay. Um, why would they review the game a fourth time? Now it's wild to review the game a fourth time. Okay. What is this article? That's a weird article. Uh, they gave positive reviews to this piece of crap called Halo Infinite, though. So which one is it then? Okay. It just amazes me how people call Halo Infinite a piece of garbage. Like, really? Uh, they not only cover for the opponent, they want to pull it off as a W for PlayStation by claiming PC can keep up with the 10 teraflop that loads 9% of comparison against Xbox. Um, is option 3. You are too dumb to understand that a normal review process is longer than 5 days. These people are definitely making a lot of excuses as well. We're seeing no type of coverage, reviews whatsoever. We don't hear a peep from these guys. So I don't know. I think it is media bias at this point. It's like they reviewed all these other PC ports. Like they reviewed Uncharted. They reviewed the whole Spider-Man, Returnal, all these other PC ports of these PlayStation games. But apparently the one that's not doing so well, they don't review that one. Coincidence? I don't know. But I am going to include it right here. I think we all get what's going on here at this point. But definitely want to see your comments down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.